Offensive Talk Radio, Mafia Life, plugging them mics, okay? And away we go. Your mom's pops, kids, and old lady know. So lay low for you the next one we be slaying, bro. Live from the den of hate, we ready to denigrate anyone we said is fake. I'm the king, let him hate. Next is the captain. You can get slapped in, thrown in the water while his boat do a backspin. Little Quasi took walks to the schoolyard. A good Catholic kid who slid.
Offensive Talk Radio.
Bloop, bloop, bloop.
That's right. The new intro. This country's a bunch of pussies, man.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Is it just me? You know, we always say we don't want to bring up topic that we all agree on, but some things have so much diversity. Like, how many different ways is this country a fucking pussy? You know, because everyone gets a trophy now, right?
This country is finished.
Right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They don't want little Bobby can't feel like fucking, you know.
No one can be left out.
In the hockey camp, you know, it's like whoever scored a goal, everybody gets a trophy.
I don't know. Hockey they might not do. Hockey's a little more of a hardcore sport. That's more of like a baseball, like basketball thing. Like,
that's true.
You know, like hockey's a little more like, fuck you. You can't hit the fucking net. Like our hockey coaches were abusive.
Yeah, back then.
We had abusive hockey coach like Gunner. You remember Gunner? God rest his soul. This man was outright abusive. He was may he rest in peace. Yeah. He was a great man, but he was abusive.
Would ask me about
Florida would be a son. You legally score if it was a soccer net, you scumbag. What are you fucking assist? Like abusive, you know?
You know Tommy Figlioli?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. He said he played hockey with you.
All right.
I only brought it up because we're talking
Guaz
about
was actually good, believe it or not. I don't know how he skated
Do
around
you think
with that
hockey's
head,
still the same now?
Hockey has maintained its tough guy shit. Hockey's one sport you can't fucking...
It's like the last
yeah,
bastion.
these guys take skates. These guys get cut open. They don't want to leave the game.
They skate like you walk on concrete with sneakers. Try doing that.
Listen to me. So you're telling me hockey players
have more talent
have
to do that any
less
sport
chance
there
of
is.
committing suicide?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't say that. I don't know about that, but
well, no, because now everything makes you commit suicide, right? If
well, yeah, you can't, you know,
you can't offend nobody.
No, that's you gotta.
It's 50,000 in a lawyer.
People were warning me about stuff I was writing on Facebook. Yo, man, you better not write "kill yourself" to people. Like I say, you better not write it because if someone kills yourself, you may even go to jail. I'm like, damn. I was like, yo, this might even be true. Like, it might actually be true.
I mean, anybody can sue anybody. So if you said it,
you can.
And then the person committed suicide, I mean, they could always be like, "Oh, he did it because of this post."
Well, that's
that happened. That happened.
Bullying.
Whether they'd win or
bullying,
not.
right? It's all bullying.
Cyberbullying.
Cyberbullying.
Everything.
Everybody wants
That's
to
like the epitome
sue
of the pussification. Of
I
the
think
country.
that's a fucking good point.
That building that fell down in the city. Two girls that lived like on the next block or something suing because they're traumatized. They can't live in New York anymore.
Who are they suing?
What, loud
the
noise?
People from own the building that blew up.
Oh, they're scared that the building's going to blow up.
Yeah.
No, but they're post-traumatic stress. You know, everyone claims that now.
Yeah.
Anything for a buck.
Yeah, the lawyer thing. Forget it. That's a whole nother
Frivolous
show.
Lawsuits.
Ways to fucking make money. We should do a show on that. But the truth is this.
We need 3 shows.
Back in the days in school, if I called you a faggot because you did something fucking gay,
it didn't really mean you were a faggot.
You didn't have to be a gay guy.
It's in New York. People, I've seen this argued.
It's a slang.
It's when you call someone a faggot, it's got nothing to do with the.
It's like calling him an asshole.
It's just like calling
it's an
someone
adjective.
Yeah,
it
doesn't really mean gay person.
That's very faggy. You know,
that kind of means that's kind of like
if you called someone a faggot back in the day, it wasn't about being gay. It was about being like a pussy.
Yeah,
like you had no balls, you wouldn't do something.
Yeah, it wasn't about being.
But
gay.
that's how bad this fucking country is. You can't even call someone a pussy because then you get the feminists that are coming like, why do you have to say something about the female gender?
Bad politics.
You just brought up the exact thing that I think is the #1 reason for the pussification and the did you call it demasculinization?
Demasculinization of
Yo,
America.
the feminist movement, because motherfuckers now, you know what I mean? People are so scared, and they were bullied. Now they were bullied into getting in touch with their softer side. You know,
and just even the way people raise their kids now.
Do you?
Some of the way people raise their kids now, the kids might as well be in fucking plastic bubbles with the fucking Purell every fucking 2 seconds.
That shit don't even work.
Sanitizer on. Put the hand sanitizer on.
They're really not gonna rest until there are no more fucking men left.
I put the water on to
Inferno, wash your hands.
Yeah,
No, seriously.
that's what they want. They want there to be no men left in this
And
country.
to expound on that is in the school system. If you came home with a bad report card or whatever, your parents got mad at you. Now the parents get mad at the fucking teachers, and I
Right.
know
Yeah.
because half the people I know are teachers.
Right, it's the
Like,
teacher's
now they
fault
get
now.
mad at the Like we used to get in trouble for that. Now the fucking-
no more personal responsibility. Anything.
That's
for
another.
nothing.
That's another major thing.
You know, my wife goes up to parent teacher conference, and teacher got my wife tells the teacher, I let my son try to do his homework by himself, and I reinforce if he needs a question asked. I go over, I explain to him, but I want him to do it by himself. She looks at my wife like she's got 10 heads, like she should be sticking right next to him, hanging over him,
And doing
with her
the
arm
homework
around
for him?
I know some
basically
people
doing
do
it
their
over
kids'
him.
homework,
I'm
some
saying to
teachers,
myself,
but they
the
know about
lady's a
it.
good lady, but that's ridiculous. We're turning our kids into not an independent fucking little faggots.
Listen,
This
straight out.
country,
Now that you
this
said-
next generation,
And I didn't mean
coming
gay,
up
I
is
meant-
gonna be fucking
you know,
finished.
of course.
This country is done.
But
they
be
are
honest.
doing everything they can to ensure that this country is finished.
Because I'm here. Do you honestly believe that because I called you a faggot and 5 or 6 of my friends called you a faggot, because maybe you did come out as a actual gay, and we're fucking bullying you, that you committed suicide because I'm calling you a fag?
Right, that's crazy because
If you do, then you
no,
deserve
you
to
had
die.
you had mental problems
begin
prior.
with.
That
Right.
someone told you to kill yourself and you killed yourself.
I should go to jail?
It's insanity. No,
People are
it's insane.
suing. People are suing the quote unquote bully.
Well, that a
because
girl
they're
got in
saying
trouble-
that the bully made him commit
Well, a
suicide.
girl got in
That
trouble
girl,
recently.
yeah.
A girl got in trouble for telling his kid to kill himself, and he killed himself.
That's what I'm trying to say.
That's insanity. That's just crazy.
Every
whatever
lawyer I
hap-
see on TV they're talking about that said it's absolutely ridiculous.
You had to have
you
mental
got a good,
problems.
You got a good point. It's about the responsibility. Whatever happened to the responsibility
There
for
is
2
none.
things? One, of yourself and every action you take being your action and your choice, where you live with everything that you did. And 2, people around you that are supposed to be role models, parents, that can teach you or not teach you how to handle when a fucking jerk off at school calls you a faggot.
Or identify that you have some kind of mental problems that you would kill yourself because someone said kill yourself.
Right, and get
And
him
the
help.
parents need to identify that this kid's got problems.
Because
Like,
a
you
lot
know?
of the people today that are supposed to be role models are freaking bigger pieces of
Right.
shit than the fucking bullies.
Because they're part of the pussification of America
Right.
Let's
movement.
ban
Right.
words. The words in
Yeah.
the ban word. Like
I'd hate to be guaz, but is it fucking liberalism? That's fucking...
Yes.
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 Thank you.
Listen,
Absolutely.
why? It's just that everything isn't that. You know what I mean?
Most of it is, though.
I've been
you're right.
vindicated.
What we're talking about now is liberal. Is
This
the
is a
feminist
progressive
liberal-
ideology.
100%. 100%.
They become the speech police. They're supposed to
Giving
be
a
the
fucking
champions of
trophy.
free speech. Liberals
girl-
have been known for that, being the champions.
Yeah, but that's a classic liberal, not the new status.
well,
liberal.
that's the
Talking about a
vaginal liberal. The
classic
vaginal liberal.
What about the girl fucking jumped off the bridge and I made a post on Facebook?
That was P-Flow
Yeah,
loved
but
that.
don't get. Because that's about.
So
another
I got
topic.
banned for 30 days because of that conversation.
Fucking thing. Yeah.
Well, listen, the bottom line is this. It's like...
Apparently, cunt is not a
I
term
think-
of endearment.
I think it's
you
important
next
to realize...
Tuesday.
I think it's important to realize that because you're giving everybody a trophy, it is not going to make him commit suicide less.
No.
There's not a less...
That's a good way to put it.
There's not a less percentage of this person committing suicide because he felt happy that he got a trophy along with the rest of the class. In fact, I believe strongly that it encourages and creates a future of suicidal tendencies.
Absolutely.
Oh, I didn't get my 5th place ribbon.
Because I'm sorry, I don't mean to
ahead.
cut you off. Because the truth is, okay, when you get into the real world, a job,
Yeah.
or your kids you're hanging out
Well
in
said.
school, peer pressure, all this
Yo.
shit that goes down that you cannot change, environmental shit, real shit that goes down.
Comes out of nowhere.
There's
You got to be ready
it's
for.
abrasive, it's vulgar, it's
Harsh.
fucking tough, it's harsh, and
It's
it's dog
cruel.
eat dog.
It's fucking
It's
cruel.
a fucking cruel world out
Fucking
there.
cruel.
And if you turn this kid into a pussy, and then he goes out in the real world and sees how fucking real it is, that's why he's committing suicide.
He's got to be able to take a shot in the jaw and get back the fuck up. And
Thank
it's well, one thing, Flo. The thing is this. You know how we're giving every kid a fucking diploma for going from pre-K That now
Oh,
we
yeah,
got
stepping up programs. Oh, my
ceremony
God.
stepping up to
Stepping up
kindergarten.
ceremonies.
You know what I stepped to? I went from first to
He
eighth.
learned to wipe his ass.
I mean, everything.
It was school. It was
you gotta
every school.
reward
You
them.
when you got to another
Right.
school,
Just know that you got to keep going, kid, and
It's
get
fucking
smarter and
brownie
keep doing
points
your
for
work.
Everything now.
But yo, what I wanted to say about the thing you're talking about, when you get into the real world, not talking about fucking school and the playground, you're
The
gonna
job.
deal with people who try to push you around and try to quote unquote bully. You're gonna deal with a boss that tries to like lean on you. You're gonna deal with jerk off
Yeah.
you work with.
Do as I
There's nothing-
fucking tell you.
You
Yeah.
got it. You're gonna have to deal
The
with
real
them.
world
You
is
gotta
not a
deal with-
democracy.
People, I worked in a bank, man, and here's to the fucking feminists. There was a couple. It was the Dime Bank in the mall. These fucking ladies, man, these female bosses, there were multiple ones. My God, they were the biggest bullies you ever saw in your life. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And what do you do? Go tell somebody.
It sucks,
Let me
too,
call Human
'cause they're
Resources.
chicks and you're a
Look,
guy.
No, I don't look at it like that. I'm not a sexist like that. I can have a woman boss. It's no problem.
no, I was just showing you
Pushing
the example
around-
that it
pushing you
happens no
around,
matter who
like-
you are.
You're like pushing
you put
around
anyone in a
badly.
position of power and they become an asshole.
You know, like that.
You know?
You have to just learn that. Yo, man, sometimes you have to eat shit.
But this-
and, you know, like it just is what
this,
it is.
This next generation is fucking screwed because
right.
they're gonna learn real fast. In the real world, you don't do your job. You don't
Yeah.
fucking show up to work.
It's
you,
funny, man.
Well, that's not one of my
you
problems
don't,
with
you
unions.
don't produce and perform. There ain't no fucking prize for the fucking guy who doesn't fucking get shit done.
And that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but unions protect everybody
They
now.
protect
That's part of
shit.
the
They protect
fucking-
a lot of shit unions. A lot of
You know,
guys that
listen,
do.
That's
let's
what I'm
let's do unions in
I'm
another show
sorry, I'm
because
sorry, I
the
didn't mean
truth
to get
is, you're
into that.
right. There's a
But
big
he's
a
right.
big thing there. But here's the
lazy
thing.
bastards getting over.
Yeah, absolutely.
On hardworking guys.
Go on the
I
B-
think-
go on the BQE. You'll see what we're talking
Maybe
about.
I'm using the word wrong, but I think it's kind of ironic that we back in the days when someone did something like pussy, you just call them a faggot.
Yeah.
And nowadays
This
there's a
faggot.
fucking influx of actual faggots in the world.
That give a shit.
That fucking, it's like almost like
Wait,
we
what?
will. It's
What did
almost,
that? I didn't.
it's
I-
almost like the it's
influx of
almost like the
faggots.
pussification of American movement pushed the fags out of the closet.
Especially
you know what I'm
Brooklyn.
saying?
Brooklyn has become the haven of fucking of bullshit.
What bullshit?
Fucking the hipster fucking gentrification bullshit.
That's all it. That's it straight out. Pussification.
I used to love
Don't
Brooklyn.
be, the
Brooklyn
moral
sucked
story is don't
big
be a
balls.
fucking pussy, bro.
Yo,
And
life sucks, man. People are scumbags. People are assholes. You got to deal with it.
Exactly.
Hey, punch him in the face if you want, but you know what I mean. Like,
That's
all
right.
What did Rocky say? You got to keep getting back up.
Yeah,
You're not-
whatever.
Whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever he
life
said, I
ain't
can't.
all,
See,
you
that
know,
was
rainbows
that
and
was,
this and
that was
that,
kind
whatever.
of gay when he said that. but-
Yeah, but-
It's all right, but it's been
But it's a
overused by every loser and low life who's looking
Basically-
for a speech to make them feel better.
it's
I gotta feel better about myself.
it's a
Listen to
rah-rah
Rocky.
speech, but hey,
Listen,
keep getting back up.
stop teaching your kids to be fucking pussies, man. Let them grow up into a
Yo,
world. Let
beat
them,
them
know
if they
it's tough.
finish in second
able to
place.
take
It's
a
cool. Beat
No,
them.
it ain't good enough.
Be able to take a left hook like Jake LaMotta's wife after she burnt the steak.
That's right. Second place.
Bring
Is,
it over. It's like a piece of charcoal.
second place is the first loser.
Punch a
Jerk
kid in the
off.
ribs.
Offensive Talk Radio. We're out.
Peace.